Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, don't squeeze the Charmin! Wait, no, stop, please, no! Help me, why? Well, alrighty then.
Ultra Maximus back with another 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today we've got another retro review, rewinding it all the way back to 2003 with the Stretch Screamers McDonald's Happy Meal toy, Mummy. Now, if you don't know what a Stretch Screamer is, it was a toy line in the early 2000s. That was kind of a reimagining, I guess, of Stretch Armstrong. You basically had these toys where you grab them by the arms and stretch them out, and then they would do something. And McDonald's in 2003 had a whole line of monster toys, which were kind of a playoff of the Universal monsters. There was a whole mess of them. We had the Mummy, the creature from the Black Lagoon, there was a mad scientist, there was a Crypt Keeper looking guy, there was a Frankenstein-looking character. There was a whole bunch of them. And I found this guy at my local flea market for $1. So overall, I mean, it looks pretty mummy-ish. There's not much as far as articulation goes on the toy. The gimmick is basically you take the arms and you pull them, and then he spins his head around from a bandaged rat mummy to like an unwrapped, ghoulish-looking mummy. So let's see if we can get him to do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Yep, there it is. So yeah, that's the play gimmick. That's what you do. He spins around, and that's about it. The arms are rubbery, and the rest of it is kind of a hard plastic. And well, he has no articulation. He was actually in a grab bag of stuff, and I just had to pick him up. So taking a closer look at the Mummy here, we've got him with his bandaged up face. I love the sculpt on this figure. It's probably my favorite of the three that I've gotten. All the bandages and his eyes are kind of hidden behind the mask there, which is nice. The rubber is very much in sync with the rest of the plastic. It's got kind of a dirty look to it. I like how it's not straight white, but it looks like bandages that have been wrapped up for a long time, which is cool. It even has kind of a bit of a brown wash in there, which is very, very nice. And this is one of those figures, over time, the dirtier it gets, the better it's probably going to look. And of course, we've got to take a look at the unmasked face here. It's got a very Crypt Keeper kind of look, and he's got the one big eyeball and the small eyeball, and then the little mouth that's open. All in all, it looks pretty darn good. It reminds me of the Crypt Keeper looking figure they also had in this line that I believe got recalled for some reason. If you know, leave a comment down below. But again, it's, you know, the fact that we get kind of the unwrapped Mummy and the wrapped Mummy makes this a pretty fun figure. I'm really surprised the play gimmick on this still works after all these years, but overall, it's a pretty fun Halloween-esque toy. And taking a look at the bottom half of the figure, again, there's no articulation, but the sculpt is very nice. All the bandages wrapped around. He's got these little rubber arms, which all of them do because, well, you're supposed to stretch the arms because they're Stretch Screamers. But it works, and it works really well. I like the bandages up around the toes. I think that looks good, and around the hands. Even around the backside here, the bandages look really nice, and there's nothing that's not too unseemly, no pun intended there, except for the two screw holes under his booty. That looks a little goofy. For comparison, here we have the Stretch Screamers Mummy next to Blitzwing from Transformers Bumblebee, and he's I think an Energon activator figure. I can't remember what they call these guys, but as you can see, he's about the size of a small Transformer, and it's not too terribly small, but it's also not the biggest. So is the Stretch Screamers Mummy from the McDonald's Happy Meal toy set of 2003 something that you want in your horror collection? Well, if you like kind of the cutesy-pootsy takes on horror classic characters, this could be something you're after. If you're a Mummy completist, sure, why not? If you were a fan of the Stretch Screamers back in the early 2000s, this might be something for you. You know, it's pretty much an easy pass for a fair weather horror fan like me at times, but you know, it was $1 for a grab bag of them, including some other stuff, so this was definitely worth it, and worth just to take a look at this 31 horror toys. So yeah, there he is, the Stretch Screamers Mummy from McDonald's for 31 horror toys in 31 days!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.